Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be back. I know it's been a while. School has been crazy and obviously things are pretty crazy right now. But I hope you're staying safe and healthy. And if you are trying to eat healthier or just make some changes to your eating habits, well, look no further because your girl's back. I wanted to do something different and share kind of my nutrition knowledge of what I've gained. I have taken some nutrition courses, so I've taken a basic nutrition class, I've taken nutritional assessment, and I've taken nutrition and Hispanic community, so I do have that basic foundation and would like to share that with you. And this might help to debunk some myths that you may have heard, and also if you want to change your eating habits, I think it's essential that you have a basic nutritional foundation or knowledge. I also linked down below and referenced the book that I use for my classes or for my basic nutrition class, because all the information I'm going to say is from this book, and I want you to know that what I say is not my opinion but rather what I learned in class. And also I am not a registered dietitian, so I cannot tell you specifically like a diet plan or anything. I'm just sharing with you my knowledge and like what I learned in my classes, alright? But please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, to subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with anyone who you think may benefit from this video as well. And without further ado, let's get started. First of all, why do you even need carbs? Well, carbs are your body's main source of energy. They help fuel your brain and your nervous system, as well as helps you to keep full and also help maintain a healthy body weight, as well as fuel your body for physical activity. And how is our carbohydrates even created? Well, they come from plants. So during photosynthesis, plants create carbohydrates. And there's also different types of carbohydrates or carbs. There is the simple carbs and the complex carbs. So the simple carbs are also known as sugars, and then the complex carbs are starch and fiber. And so the simple carbs or sugars consist of monosaccharides and disaccharides. So monosaccharides are made of one sugar unit, and that includes glucose, galactose, and also fructose. Fructose is what's in fruit, also known as fruit sugar. So if you eat an apple, the apple contains fructose. And glucose and galactose occur naturally in nature. And glucose is actually the main monosaccharide used for energy in all of your body's tissues. And these monosaccharides are absorbed directly into your blood. So let's say you have a banana, so that sugar is going to help instantly fuel you for your workout. So that's why before I work out, I usually have like a fruit, usually a banana, because I know it's going to give me that energy that I need during my workout, especially for a very heavy leg day. And disaccharides are also known as just contain two sugar molecules, and these disaccharides are made of the monosaccharides. So the disaccharides include lactose, maltose, and sucrose. So lactose is also known as milk sugar and are made of glucose and galactose, whereas maltose, also known as malt sugar, is made up of glucose and glucose, and then sucrose, also known as table sugar, is made up of fructose and glucose. So moving on to complex carbohydrates, also known as polysaccharides, which means that they have multiple sugar units. These are starch and fiber, and so starch is the plant storage form of glucose, whereas glycogen is actually an animal's and human storage form of glucose. And starch is found in grains, so like grains and potatoes, and also other foods that are from plants, whereas fiber, humans cannot actually digest fiber, and when it's ingested it kind of just passes through the body, so you're just like, why even have fiber in my diet in the first place? Well, some bacteria in the intestine actually do ferment some fibers, but people who have a fiber-rich diet actually feel more full. That's why, let's say you have white rice versus brown rice. The brown rice will actually keep you more full because it contains all the components of the grain and has more fiber, so it'll keep you more full than if you ate white rice. I'm not saying that white rice is bad, but I'm just saying that the brown rice will keep you more full. And fiber is also known to be kind of protective mechanisms against heart disease and also stroke. And there's also different types of fibers. So there's soluble fibers and insoluble fibers. So these soluble fibers are fibers that dissolve in water, and these include oats, barley, legumes, okra, and like citrus fruits. In the body, they help to moderate blood glucose levels and can even lower blood cholesterol and help with colon health. And with insoluble fiber, these do not dissolve in water. They help to form the outer layer of the whole grains, and includes strings of celery, whole of seeds, and skins of corn kernels. And these help with digestion as well. And includes brown rice, like I said, the fruits, legumes, seeds, and whole grains. Should I avoid carbohydrates if I'm trying to lose weight? The short answer is no. You should be looking at your diet as a whole. Your portion sizes, where are the foods you're consuming coming from? Are they actually from whole foods, or are they from processed and fast foods, right? And so, if you eat more than your body needs, you will gain weight, whereas if you eat less than what your body needs, you will lose weight, which is also known as a caloric deficit. And so it's recommended to increase your fiber just because it will help keep you full. And also, if you eat more fiber, these type of foods tend to be lower in fats, added sugars, and calories. Another thing that's recommended is to make half of your grain intake whole grains, because these whole grains contain a lot of fiber, and as I talked about earlier, help you keep you full and have more nutrients as well. Some of you may have questions about having too much carbs, too much glucose. So if you have too much, like I said earlier, if you have too much in your body needs, then you will gain weight, and that's because excess is stored as fat. So glucose can be converted to body fat, but body fat cannot be converted into glucose. Therefore, it's recommended to have about 45 to 65% of your calories coming from carbs. And this is just a recommendation from the USDA. So that concludes the video. I really hope y'all gained something about carbohydrates. I really wanted to make it simple and not overcomplicated, because I feel like in social media that's what happens. Influencers and just other people in general tend to overcomplicate nutrition when it's really not that complex if you just want to change your nutrition habits. Nutrition can be complex. It involves a lot of chemistry and biochem, but that's more of like you're doing your PhD type of stuff, not if you're trying to just change your basic eating habits. That makes sense. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to share as well, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.